Slots are reviewed every year, twice a year, so there always is an element of review, and airlines holding slot portfolios can, if they wish, decide to give them back or change the way they use them. As the airport has become increasingly full in the case of congested airports, the regulation under the current slot regime does allow any available capacity to be allocated, certainly 50%, to new entrants.
The rapid growth of the low-cost sector is the best example of how slot coordination facilitates competition. With half of all unused slots available for new entrants, consumers have consistently benefited from more choice and cheaper fares.
The new entrant process is fair when it's followed. We have found that the new entrant provisions in the WASG, they are sufficient to help us access congested airports. We entered the transatlantic market in 2021, and we have been able to grow to 5 daily flights in London. We are starting Paris later this summer, as well as 2 daily to Amsterdam. They're incredibly congested airports. They have not been without their challenges, but it is, I think, as evidenced around the world, you can see that new entrants and low-cost carriers do have the ability to use the slot process to get access.
The new entrant rule has helped our company in getting slots in congested airports in the past. I think that is a successful rule, and the proof of that is the amount of new carriers entering and starting operations and new routes at really congested airports.
It isn't a perfect process. It's very good though. You've got a whole area of low-cost carriers that were not in existence 20, 30 years ago that have not only entered these capacity-constrained airports, but they have grown phenomenally, and they are now competing or are actually the largest carrier in some of these airports. Now, that wouldn't have happened if the rules don't work. There's no way that these airlines would have been able to enter and gradually grow and adjust their schedule to the point that they actually are the largest share of the traffic at that airport.